How many of you guys have had to change the password on your computer, and when you go in the next day to log into your computer, you keep putting in the old password? This is me. This is something I have to do like every 30 days or every 60 days. And it takes me about a week to 2 weeks to put in the correct new password. And it's so frustrating because I know that I have just changed the password, but my fingers keep typing in the old password. Has this ever happened to you? Well, today's topic is on the subject of beliefs and how you change your beliefs. And like most people, you don't just change it overnight. It is something that takes time to update, upgrade, and change your beliefs. If you're new here, my name is Famina. This is the Fun Fab Life, and I help women create their dream lifestyle. So in the last video, I talked about upgrading beliefs to manifest your dreams. And in this video, I'm talking about how you actually do that. So as in my example, this happens on a daily life. And the first step into changing your belief is to be aware of your beliefs. A lot of people are not aware of what they believe in. This happened to me. This happened to my daughter. Every time I talk to my kids about what they believe in, the quick answer is I don't know. But in order to change your beliefs and to upgrade your beliefs to manifest your dream life, you have to be aware of what your belief is in the first place. And sometimes we don't know this because we're running on autopilot. And just like in the example of changing my password, every time I go to type it in, it's the wrong password. It's the password that it was last month. And why is that? Because I'm running on autopilot and my muscle memory just types in the old password, and it doesn't have the new password in my memory, in my muscle memory, and I haven't embodied it. So of course, when I type it in and I hit the enter key, it says wrong password, and it prompts me to type in the correct password, but I have to be fully present. I have to search my memory banks and type in the new password. So our belief system works pretty much the same way. We consciously think of changing our beliefs, but we fall back on old behaviors and habits. So how we change them is first be aware of what it is. So that's step one. Step two is to be aware of our thoughts. Now, this is a lot harder because there are millions of thoughts running through our brains every single minute of the day. And for me, I have to focus on the thoughts that I am consciously trying to change. So in this year, I'm focusing on health, family, and adventure. So every time something comes up around those topics, I am consciously aware of my thoughts. To be aware of every single thought is a little bit overwhelming. For me, at least anyways. What about you guys? Let me know in the comments down below. So be aware of your thoughts, especially the ones that keep coming up over and over. So when you're aware of your thoughts, it leads back to what you believe in. So step number 3 is to notice patterns. So when you have your thoughts, it would be a good idea to write it down so you can see how often these thoughts come up and whether there's a pattern or not. So when you're trying to upgrade and change your beliefs, what you want to do is write down what thoughts you have, and that's your belief. And your thoughts will usually drive your actions and create your behaviors and habits. So it's a good idea to write this down so you can see what is a repetitive thought and what if there is a pattern there. So and then once you're aware of this, and you can write it down. Usually it's negative or something like I can't, or I should, or I wish I would. For me, that's what my thoughts start with. Those are the thoughts that I want to change. And once I write it down, you want to write down an affirmation that is the opposite of that, which is step 4. And positive. And what you want to do with this affirmation is keep repeating it until it becomes your new belief. And just like the password on your computer, you are going to fall back to old behaviors and habits until this new belief takes place in your brain, and that becomes your new normal. So to recap, the 4 steps are awareness, thought, pattern, and affirmations. So you want to be aware of what you're thinking, and write down those thoughts, see if there's a pattern, and then create an affirmation that's the opposite, an upgraded positive change in your belief system. And it will take some time for this to take hold in your everyday life and become a habit. And I know sometimes it's hard to see this, but I just saw this documentary / music video called The Greatest Love Story Never Told by Jennifer Lopez on Amazon Prime. So if you have it, go watch it, because in that documentary, it shows her journey on how she changed her thought about love. And we all know Jennifer Lopez as a public figure, and her love life has been splashed all through the tabloids. But internally, she was going through something, and she had to learn through experience what love actually was. And this documentary shows that beautifully, how she believed in love, but how that belief changed over time with every new experience that she had. And experience is very important, and it can help us hone in what we actually believe and whether we want to upgrade and change that belief to manifest our dream life. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please comment below. I'll leave my email in the description box. I do coach women, so if you want to have a coaching session with me or just even ask a question, feel free to email me, and I will catch you guys in the next video.